Now, the reality is a little bit different from what I just presented. I believe in the potential and promise of data catalogs. Really are the new glue that's holding organizations' data together, if not the organizations themselves. But we haven't quite mastered the adoption and the implementation of them yet. So this is a chart based on some polls we've done on LinkedIn over the past 2 years. And you see that a very small percentage of organizations have fully deployed their data catalog. A little bit more than a third have partially deployed the catalog. And about 44% last year and 24% this year are planning to deploy. So, fully deployed, that's a little depressing, to be honest with you. Given the potential here, I would think that there would be a lot more. But it's not easy, as we'll see, to do this. It's a little bit disturbing is the 22% who said they don't have plans to deploy a catalog. I think they might be missing the boat there, or maybe their budget they can't even entertain the idea of it. For those organizations that have deployed a data catalog, we asked to what degree of users adopted it. Again, the results are not great. About 10% have said adoption's been very high. 11% to 0% this year said high. About 15% have strong levels of adoption. About half say it's moderate, and about a little bit more than a third say it's fair or low. So that's a little bit discouraging. So we have to ask ourselves what's going on here. If this technology has so much potential, why is adoption slow to happen? So these are some of the challenges that we've uncovered. The first two are, I think, kind of related. If the data catalog is too complex for your business users to use, for instance, maybe you've got too much technical metadata in there, or it's not hidden from the business users, it's going to be a little overwhelming and not feel like it's an environment that they can benefit from. And that would cause a lack of user adoption. Lack of integration with other systems might be that the catalog doesn't support or connect to or scan metadata from their source systems. It may not have integration with like a BI tool that they use or another data catalog that they need to pull information in. And a host of other issues, missing functionality. Maybe you want it for data governance, but it's geared to self-service. Maybe you want to manage reports and dashboards or unstructured data in it and doesn't support that. Or maybe it doesn't give you access to the tool. So users have to do this two-step. Let's go find the metadata and explore it. And once we find it, then let's get into another tool and access it. So there's all kinds of issues. And on the other category, 22%. And I would say that maybe pricing is a big issue there because some of the enterprise catalogs are quite pricey. So there is an adoption conundrum, which we'll explore in our practitioner Q&A. So in my opinion, users will use a data catalog if the data is complete, the data is trustworthy, that means it's been curated, and it documents tribal knowledge, that all-important information that users normally get around the water cooler, but now we can add to a data catalog. But the catch-22 is users won't document tribal knowledge until they use it, right? So if you don't use it, there's no tribal knowledge in there. If there's no tribal knowledge in there, they won't use it. So we have a little bit of a problem. And the key is, how do we reach the tipping point where we get enough users using the catalog to document their tribal knowledge to get momentum for this very critical piece of infrastructure?